Hello YouTube, Blooder81 here again. Sorry for the long time with no videos. Today I'm going to show you my 486 system. It's still incomplete and I have to do some more stuff that I'm going to tell you later. So I got this computer with another motherboard, in this case, but with another motherboard, graphics card and controller, because the original board had its battery leaked and damaged some parts. I will show you the board. It's a very compact. Here it is. It's a low cost budget 486. It's basically a 486 SX, but with the limitations of the 286. As you can see, the main CPU is a cyrix CX486 SCL2. It runs a clock 2x multiplier to 15 megahertz. This one only has 1K of level 1 cache, unlike the IBM ones. So this was a budget motherboard for those that needed 486 instructions or 486 SX performance, but with 286 internals, especially on the data bus, which was only 16 bits. So we did bottleneck a lot. Here's a place for the math coprocessor. Here's the MEBIOS. This one's at the very end, as it only has two chips. The main one being ALD 93 C308-A, built on 1994 on the week 22. And here we have this chip. Don't know what it is about. Here you have the ISO slots. As you can see, some have the corrosion on the pins. And here's where the battery was. It completely burned that negative. It needs a more cleaning. I got this computer a long time ago, unfortunately. And trying to see if I could find someone that could remake some new traces. As I can show you, some ISA pins have been corroded. I can't remember what brand is, but here's the model. DAT 305 revision B1. So it boots. It went to its operating system. The hard drive works very well. It came, I think, with 8 megabytes of 3-pin SIMs. There's 80 connectors. But unfortunately, I tried to place a controller board, or I tried it in several ISO slots, and some the hard drive don't work, but the floppy work. In the other controller, vice versa. One or the hard drive didn't work, or the floppy drive didn't work. I couldn't get a controller card. I asked for a friend, but I can't remember a fully working card. But I can't remember if both of them were working. As you can see, okay, the BIOS is 386SX. It's a very small chip, very small. Unfortunately, in some cases it was depending. It was of course slower than the 486, the standard 486, even the SX25. depending on the benchmark. Sometimes, since this was a clock double, sometimes it will match or overpass 486 DX SX 25, but not by a lot because this one doesn't have L2 cache. It would be fun trying to repair this, especially needed some trace repairs, probably. Not sure. Something I need to see even more later. But see, it's a very cool tiny board for a budget. So in here, I bought a CPU, board, RAM, controller card, VGA card. I think for and other stuff for 50 euros. I bought it because of this one to replace the board. It's a Data Expert exp model 4044. It can support up to 486 DX4s, 100 MHz. It uses the Opti 82C 895 chipset, socket free. It has a whopping 16 megabytes of RAM, of 30 pin. I tried to use the 72 pin, but unfortunately, the socket above the metal retainer clip broke off, so I have to put this again. The CPU, it's a Intel 486 DX2 66 MHz. The control card, the chipset is by 10s. It only has a single IDE and a single floppy drive connectors. The graphics card, it's advanced logic LG2201.0F with 1 megabyte of RAM. Both of these are VLVs. This system is a VLV system. What more? In this one, if I'm going to, I try to install Windows 95. It will install, but after a time in the Windows, it will change like high contrast colors. I thought it was maybe this graphics card is too weak for Windows 95, so I deleted. It still has the original battery. It's basically the ones that the Power Macs use. Still not leaked, still good. No, I'm not sure if still recharges or not, but I will replace it. I'm going to make a more close up. Well, with more light. There's a battery, the purple thing. It has 256 kilobytes of L2 cache. Needs a better cleaning the case. And what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to install MS-DOS 6.22 and Windows 3.11. The hard drive, it's a Connor, a 504 megabytes, works fine. I'm going to connect to another computer to copy the MS-DOS and Windows 3.11, but I have to download it again because I unfortunately deleted it. So it was very easy. There's a drag and drop, and it will just install on the computer. So what else? Let's see if this will work well. And this is the only 486 I have. and it's very fast. I need to change the cooler because when I clean it, unfortunately I did is those tiles you need to screw a screw type heatsink. Unfortunately, the the floppy part it's covering, so it's not that good to remove it. It makes the fan makes noise, of course. I did break a small break on the plastic retainer ships, but I put in place and still sold up. Well, I'm going to see if I can find a better VLV controller or another VLV GPU graphics card, and let me show you. Okay. It had a lot of humidity damage, as you can see right here. But it's a very sturdy case. Want to try to clean the best I can. Since I have too many computers, I have this alone. Here's the front. This one is can go up to 199 megahertz, but I need to see if I can find if I can change the settings for it, because this motherboard is not compatible with the turbo button, the pins. This one has two pins, while on the other one has a turbo of three pins. No, this one has two pin turbo switch. This one I think is three pins or a different layout. I need to recheck. Well, I hope this is going to be a very fun project. I think this is the fourth or fifth 486 I had in my hands, and I hope this goes well. And when I download the MS-DOS and Windows 3.11 and install, I'm going to make a video if everything goes right or not. Thank you for watching and see you guys later.